giving thanks to the goddess Ish Cacao and the goddess Ish Chel. I am here to do your work, and I thank you for your continued energetic blessings. Greetings. I am Crispy. I am another you. You are another me. We are one Godshiousness. And today I'm here to tell you how I make ceremonial cacao. And first we need to talk about the words ceremonial cacao. To the Maya, where cacao comes from, there's no such thing as ceremonial cacao because there's no such thing as non-ceremonial cacao. It is all sacred. It is thousands and thousands and thousands of years of history in their culture. The two most sacred plants are corn, the very masculine, and cacao, the very feminine. And so I'm going to tell you what I think makes ceremonial cacao ceremonial. Number one, it must be grown by the Maya in Mexico or Guatemala or Belize or Honduras or Costa Rica. That's it. Why? Well, if it's grown anywhere else, that means the seeds of the cacao were stolen from the Maya and taken to another country for profit to be used in any number of ways. Now, this goes back to the history, of course, and over 500 years ago, the Spanish Catholic conquistadors went into Mexico on a hell-bent mission, I would say, to rape, torture, murder, plunder, steal, everything they could, and they did. Did you know they actually made cacao illegal for the Maya to use? So silly, but we forgive them. And yet, if you want ceremonial cacao, you will get cacao from the Maya. Now, here are some other things that, according to the Maya, make cacao ceremonial. Number two, it must be from Criollo beans. Number three, it must come from an organic and permaculture farm. No monocrops, no toxic chemicals. It must be in a place that is intermeshed symbiotically with the surrounding plants and animals. Also, many Mayan cacao farms are directly over places where there are jade deposits, another sacred item of the Maya. Number four, and this is a huge one, it must be made 100% by hand with no metal, machines or knives. It must be roasted on a clay skillet and then hand peeled, and then the roasted beans must be crushed on a stone metate. The Maya believe that cacao is a divine feminine plant. They also believe that knives and metal and machines are a masculine energy. I will not go so far as to say toxic masculine, but certainly the use of some knives and metal and machines has been considerably toxic, we must agree. So ceremonial cacao has no metal used in the process whatsoever. Number 5, certain parts of the process of the growth and harvesting and preparation can only be done by women. And number 6 through 10 is intention, 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 intention. While the Maya are harvesting and planting, they are singing certain Mayan songs. They bless their tools. They use copal incense and crystals and bless the cacao itself. They bless their fields. The whole experience is purely spiritual. So now I'm going to show you how I prepare ceremonial cacao. First of all, today I am using cacao from the Mayan Wisdom Project, which is guaranteed 100% ceremonial. And I recommend that you order the Cacao Healing Bundle. It comes with 1 pound of cacao and this incredible informational bundle itself of many, many pages of written information and also many, many hours of video. I was very concerned about the metal tools. I refused to use them. It was very easy to find wooden spoons. I had some already. And I went to look for a ceramic knife. And there were a few in the stores, but they were like $60 or more. And then I remembered, wait, at the dollar store, there are ceramic knives in the form of a peeler. So I've used this a few times and it works wonderfully. Allow me to demonstrate. The other thing I recommend, especially if you're in a warm place, is a glove or more than one glove. So you will also need a scale and the Mayan Wisdom Project people recommend starting with 15 grams. Now, this will be about my 10th time having ceremonial cacao. And there are some people who recommend 42 as though that were some magical number. And it is magical, but I also think being playful with the Mayan calendar, such as 13 grams or 20 grams or 33 grams or 26 grams or whatever feels right. It is a very good idea to start out with the scale, I believe, so you really get a feel for the kind of dose that is appropriate. You can get a feel for how much. Now, look what's happening here, as you can probably guess. We're getting a delightful shaving of the cacao. Of course, it's always important to remember to use intention the whole time. You are preparing the cacao as well. I know this will open my heart even further, but right now my heart is open wide. Now this is 20 grams, which is what I'm going to give to my wife, who does not want to be in this video. And today I will be drinking 33 milligrams. I've tried 42 and actually maybe I should have had some food in my stomach or something, but it was a little bit too much for the guts, if you know what I mean. That's why, again, it's a good idea to measure, especially first few times. I've got both gloves on here, you need to get in there. Oh, and you might have noticed that certainly some cacao gets on the table, so it's a very good recommendation to clean your surfaces before you begin. And the Maya also recommend cleaning your cups. They actually recommend an alcohol spray. The last little chunks you can crush with your wooden spoon. And this is what 33 grams of cacao looks like. Let's see if I can get it into the mug. By the way, this is a handmade mug. So once you are ready, it's time for the water. This happens to be an electric ceramic water heater, just by chance. And we keep it at 98, so it comes out maybe 97, 96, I don't really know. And you put in about the same amount and begin stirring. Because of the shavings, it melts quite quickly. But the Maya recommend at least 3 minutes of stirring. Now, a lot of people like to put various things in their cacao, and that's fine. I think intention is the most important part. Personally, I like molasses and honey. I use a little bit of molasses and a little bit of honey. Perhaps a tablespoon. I never measure it. And just a little bit more hot water. Top it up. I think it's good to do the initial stirring with a little less water. So you're making like a paste. Oh, hello. Extra beep there. Oh, okay. Wow. Here I go. Going to taste my first taste today. Wow. It is so worlds away from hot chocolate or chocolate milk. I can taste fruitiness and I can taste earth and I can taste blood, but in such a good way, such a healthy, earthy, bloody, fruity. You know, it's got a little bit of a sourness to it as well. Oh, it's so complex and beautiful. Fantastic. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this has helped you. Ilakesh alakim. Namaste.